It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. Number 1, former President Donald Trump's social media site, Truth Social, posted a video of what could happen if Donald Trump is reelected with a hypothetical news headline referring to a new administration as a unified Reich. The term, which means realm, kingdom, or empire, is considered a reference to the Third Reich rule of Adolf Hitler in the 1930s. Vice President Kamala Harris was among the first to respond vociferously to the controversial post. A Trump campaign spokesperson said the video was not made by the campaign and was shared by a staffer. Number 2. Credit card delinquencies in the U.S. soared in Q1 of 2024 due to financial strain from rising prices and interest rates. Many users have reached their credit limits. Financial stress is unevenly spread. Nearly 20% of cardholders are heavily indebted and more likely to fall behind on payments. Younger people and those in low-income neighborhoods are especially vulnerable. Early pandemic spending limits and federal relief reduced credit card delinquencies. However, they now have returned to pre-pandemic levels. Number 3, a stroke is dangerous and deadly, but you can control and treat several of its risk factors. One of the factors is high blood pressure, a leading cause of stroke and the most significant controllable risk factor. Optimal blood pressure is less than 120/80. Smoking is another risk factor where the nicotine and carbon monoxide in cigarette smoke damage your heart and blood vessels, making you more susceptible to a stroke. Read more about how to prevent a stroke in today's health update. Number 4, our social justice contributor Coy Malone talks about her experiences voting this week in the local primaries in Georgia. Coy explains how paying close attention to all the signs on the ballot machine can save you from having a vote voided. Check out what happened to Coy in today's newsletter brought to you by Black Voters Matter. Number 5, as part of the What You Need to Know newsletter's ongoing series on mental health awareness, in this Mental Health Awareness Month in the Black community, we dive into the challenging decision of whether or not to take medications. Recent trends have shown the Black community more willing to get help for mental health challenges, but reluctant to take psychiatric medicines. These hesitations are not simply due to a lack of education, but fears about dealing with the medical system after generations of neglect, mistreatment, and abuse. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Positive energy can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life filled with gratitude and contentment. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our mental health and wellness contributor, Aprilette Russell, and it's Ms. Astrology Day. We'll discuss what's going on with you Gemini folks, along with top headlines. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.